10 Reasons Why Younger Women Attracted to Older Men. We receive a commission should you choose to make a purchase after clicking on them. Are you a young woman who finds herself getting into relationships with older men? Do your friends or family comment on the fact you always seem to date men from an older age group and constantly ask you why you never date anyone your own age? You might be asking yourself these same questions now you've noticed the pattern in your behavior. We can't help who we find attractive, but understanding why you're attracted to men of a certain age might also help you better understand yourself. There's a lot of negative assumptions around the idea of people dating outside their age groups. Younger women who date older men are called gold diggers, with people assuming that they are only with an older man for his money. Older men dating younger women are labeled as cradle snatchers or seen as Lotharios because they aren't settling with someone more mature and closer to their own age. There's nothing wrong with being in a relationship with a person who isn't the same age as you. People should be allowed to date and love whoever makes them happy, regardless of what society expects from us. You can't always explain why you love who you love, and you shouldn't feel that you have to. But if you're still curious about why you gravitate towards older men the way that you do, keep reading to see if any of the below sounds familiar. Speak to an accredited and experienced therapist to help you figure out where your attraction to older men comes from and if it's healthy. You may want to try speaking to one via BetterHelp.com for quality care at its most convenient. 1. You crave a stability you never had. Older men can often symbolize the ideal of a stable lifestyle. Whether it's the fact that an older man is more likely to be settled in his career and have his finances in a comfortable place, or that he emanates a father. Like sense of protection and certainty, he gives the allure of someone who has his life together. If you didn't have a stable or loving childhood, or have struggled with your finances or career to get to the point you are now, finding a partner who can offer you that sense of certainty and stability would be incredibly attractive to you. Compared to younger men who are still figuring out what they want from life, an older man who knows what he wants and has set himself up in life might look like the safer and more appealing option in terms of a serious relationship. His job, his home, and his lifestyle are all secure, and by being with him, you'd no longer have the fear that everything could fall apart in a second. You know where you stand with him, and there's comfort in the knowledge that you'd have a stable lifestyle. There may be less room for spontaneity or change. But maybe you've had enough of that in your life already, and what you look for most in a partner is someone you can count on to be utterly reliable and steadfast. As a younger woman, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be with someone who can offer you a peaceful life. You may know exactly how the rest of your life will map out with him, each day much like the next, but for you, that could be exactly what you've been missing. 2. You've got daddy issues. When we talk about daddy issues, this doesn't have to mean that you've had a life-altering, damaging relationship with your father. In fact, issues might be the wrong way to describe the situation that applies to you. But your attraction to older men could still have something to do with your interactions, or lack of, with the father figure in your life so far. Some women may have always craved affection from their father, either not having one around at all, or never feeling as if they were good enough for their father's attention. Their feelings around their father's disinterest or absence from their life have manifested into a preference for older men when it comes to finding a romantic partner. They may be looking for someone who can step into that father figure role they've been missing. For others, it could be the complete opposite. They may have had such a close relationship with their father and looked up to them growing up, that their father became an idealized version of the man they would eventually want to be within a relationship. This close relationship with your father has meant that they now find themselves looking for older men as potential life partners who more easily fit into that protective and authoritative role. Having daddy issues just means that your perception of the father figure role in your life has somehow impacted what you look for in a man and changed your perspective on relationships. You're looking for a partner who can step into that role as a protector that provides unconditional love, someone with whom you feel safe and taken care of. If you feel as though your relationship with your father has heavily influenced your choice of partner, you may want to consider speaking to a therapist about how and why you think that is. It's okay to have a relationship with men in a different age group. But you want to make sure it's for the right reasons and that you aren't just trying to fill an emotional hole in your heart that you've yet to properly address. 3. You've had bad dating experiences in the past. If you haven't had much luck dating men your own age, these experiences might be altering how you approach your current love life. One bad guy doesn't mean that all men will be the same, but one bad relationship or dating experience can be hard to forget. If you feel as though you've had no luck in the type of men you've been going for so far, you might try the tactic of dating someone completely different to anyone you've been with previously. If it was their immaturity or lack of commitment or obsession with establishing their career that meant your relationship never succeeded with your ex, the idea of dating an older man who is the complete opposite to these younger, unreliable types could become more and more appealing to you. When you're sick and tired of men who let you down, you might think that the answers to your problems are found in dating the extreme opposite to your usual type. Your tendency to look towards older men when it comes to finding a partner could be less about your attraction to an older age group and more about your interest in what these men represent, the solution to your past relationship failures. Making a relationship work is about finding the right person for you at the right time, and isn't usually as simple as dating the opposite to the man that's let you down. Just because a man is older doesn't mean he's wiser, and for some men, there's a reason they're still single later in life. But keeping an open mind in terms of the type of men you're attracted to and would consider having a relationship with isn't a bad thing and could help. You find that one person you've been looking for, older man or not. 4. Older men know what they want. Dating can be a puzzle of mind games and second guessing, trying to work out how a man feels about you and if they're interested in something serious or not. It can be exhausting trying to not come across too keen while making sure you seem interested enough.